everyone, welcome back. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. After a little bit of hiatus, we are back. Make sure you go and check out our New Japan Dominion review, which will be linked in the description box below. And while you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow us on Spotify. His stuff will be there too, so make sure you give that a follow as well. Today, we are having a little mini state, not a full-on state. A mini state. I was drinking sparkling lemonade. I'm finished now. But
He's also been awake since like 4 a.m. probably.
no, I don't. I'm off this week, so I'm
So you wake up at 5 a.m.?
yes, 5:30. Little mini state. We're going to talk about all the moves happening in TNA. I think the biggest one right now is Tessa Blanchard asking to be released from her contract.
Oh, yeah. I it was shocking to me because there was so much storyline surrounding her.
Yeah,
Like you got to
didn't
be
the other?
honest, right?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, they were building that stable around her with which
They were
was
they were building a stable around her. They were building a whole storyline around her. They
yeah,
had the tag belts surrounding her. They
mm-hmm.
had the women's
with
championship surrounding her.
with
And
tall
it's
lady.
like
Yeah,
you just like got rid of it. I think it's a decision on her part, obviously. She's
yeah,
full-time signed to CMLL now, by the way, if nobody knows that. That's
yep.
your
So she's going to show up on AEW any day now.
I don't think so.
I do.
You do? I don't think Tony Khan is gonna do that.
No, he still has a good relationship with Tully Blanchard.
Yeah, but she also is known for saying racist things, just the same reason that Jay Briscoe couldn't get on TV with them.
We'll see. But
So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't need Tessa Blanchard to be anywhere. Like,
no,
she's good, but she's nothing special enough that it's like, oh, I need Tessa Blanchard. You
yeah,
know, like she's a much more capable version of Britt Baker.
yeah, just
Like,
not top
yeah,
talent material
that's all she can give you is some heel work and but she's a way better wrestler than Britt Baker.
and a better promo, I think too.
Fair enough. She is Tully Blanchard's daughter.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mike Santana contract is up in a couple weeks. Same thing with what's his name? Leon Slater.
okay, so the already rumors is Mike Santana directly to the main roster of WWE.
Hmm.
Leon Slater to NXT. He's gonna win the NXT championship. Who else? Sammy Callahan just got released today. He asked for his
Yeah,
release.
which is weird because just before Sammy Callahan, we had Tommy Dreamer leave TNA as
Yeah,
well.
so just on Sammy Callahan first. I think what's gonna happen here is Sammy Callahan is going to I don't know how their releases work in TNA, but I believe because of the way their contract is structured, they can go somewhere right away.
Hmm.
And I think he's going to show up at Forbidden Door and help John Moxley or something.
See, I'm thinking more MLW. He's going to go help with the creative
I
over there.
I agree. I want to say that, but I feel like there's maybe it won't be a contracted thing, but it's going to lead to a Callahan versus
Moxley.
Moxley match.
Hmm.
This is this.
Hmm.
I'm like trying to put my arm on the thing and I can't see which arm is which arm.
Like I said,
Okay,
whichever one you don't want to use, yeah, like that. See,
hey guys.
yeah. Uh, but so Tommy Dreamer, right before Callahan was released, they got Tommy Dreamer released as well, and everybody thought Callahan was going to be the one. The talent wanted Callahan to replace Tommy Dreamer. Instead, they got rid of them both, and they put the Road Dog, Jesse James.
So Road Dogg and what's the other guy's name? Dystopia.
A homicide. Is it homicide?
No, it's like that. It's a name like that. I can't think of what it is.
Yeah, yeah, I know which guy you're
The
talking about.
Disillusion or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah. Well, I don't know why my brain's not working right now.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, one of those guys.
it's weird because okay, so look, they're partnered with WWE.
Hmm.
Okay, we saw this, and if you don't know about this, you can go look it up. He wasn't like fuck these guys, blah blah blah, all like stuff like that. But Road Dogg immediately upon leaving WWE talked shit about them.
Yep,
He released all of their inside information. He was getting
yep.
interviewed while he was signing autographs with Billy Gunn and like a bunch of times, and he just like spilled the beans about stuff and talked about how much he likes AEW stuff and blah 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 and like Japan stuff. And it's like,
And it's kind of funny that now he's in TNA instead.
which I think that might cause a not like a stop the working relationship, but it might cause a rift of like decision
Yeah.
making.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you think they're ready for a sale, or do you think this is just Silva restructuring?
I think a lot of it is the people finding out through the IWC and like the dirt sheets that
Hmm.
this is the reason Carlos Silva is there. That they're like, oh fuck this, I don't want to work here. The
Yeah,
plan is that we're gonna tank. Like what I don't want to be part of this.
yeah,
And
buy
I do
Losa.
think they're gonna become a general feeder system for just wrestling. Not like
Yeah,
not necessarily WWE specifically, but obviously they're partnered with them. But it'll become a place more where people come in, sign short-term, cheap contracts where you just get exposure on TV because we have
yeah,
a TV deal. You might get to work with WWE here and there, and then another company will come and pay you big bucks to take you off us. This way,
yeah.
it allows them to suck up more talent when they're
It's
young, like
almost
more Ricky
almost like
Sosa's.
a what's what's the Premiership? There's the Premier League, and then there's the level below it,
Oh,
kind of like
the championship.
Championship,
It's
Serie A, Serie B, where these
But this is how
players
I
from,
see it, okay? So
yeah,
if you're going leagues, let's say the Premier League is WWE,
hmm,
NXT is their championship.
yeah,
The AEW is the Spanish league and whatever the Spanish B League sucks,
yeah,
but the Spanish B League is Ring of Honor because
yeah,
nobody watches it. Okay. The other small European countries are all those little wrestling things.
yeah,
TNA is like France because France always has one big team, so
yeah,
they always have like some kind of star power, and then all they do is build people up that get bought by the big teams. That's like the
yeah,
France entire league is designed to like raise up and coming players and then
yeah.
get them sold.
That's why I'm still surprised Mbappe's still there.
Mbappe left. He went
Oh yeah,
to
that's
Real
right. He did.
Madrid.
Real Madrid. That's right. That's right. Finally,
Dembele's still there.
Mbele's still there. Yes, but yeah. I mean, other than that, like,
Or why
what
are we
else?
talking about soccer?
Because we're comparing the feeder league.
Yeah, but
So you
that's
get
more
like a
or less
shitty
what it is.
team, with their good player, they loan them out to the bigger leagues. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
they
they'll get loaned out to an Inter or Juventus or a
yeah.
Bayern Munich or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. More than being like the third tier of Premier League or WWE, I think they're going to do more of feeding people just to wrestling, so that way they can
Yeah.
makes more Ricky Sosa's want to come more wrestle for you rather than
Yeah.
going to like Rev Pro
And not
or
getting the
All
exposure.
Japan, right? Like Dragon Gate. That's where like a lot of people are going to now to avoid. CMLL is pulling in a lot of young talent,
Yeah.
apparently.
But so is now AAA though.
Well, yeah, but Triple E is also WWE now, right?
Yeah. And they signed Scooby-Doo according to that.
I hope so. I hope
But
so.
yeah.
Kevin
Enough
Durant's
TN.
probably going to go there.
Who? Sorry. Kevin
Kevin
Durant.
Durant.
Nice. Okay. There's a couple tourneys going on right now. There's our King and Queen of the Ring right now. Uh, and we also got the Owen Hart tournament. We'll touch on those. We'll touch on those a bit too. What do you think so far of the King and Queen of the Ring? Have you been keeping up with any of it, or?
I'm just following who wins. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just had this talk yesterday with my WWE buddy. I'm
Mhm.
out. I'm all the way out.
Yeah,
I'll watch the pay-per-views to review them, but I just don't give a crap
to
at
week?
all.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of watching old, boring wrestlers do
Well,
stuff.
I mean, in the men's, and I think we're getting a rematch because Friday we're getting Jey Uso versus Javon Evans.
Okay, who wants to watch Jey Uso versus Javon Evans? Not I.
Nobody, but maybe I want to watch Javon Evans
I
versus
100% want
Obafemi
to watch Javon Evans versus Obafemi.
because we've
I
seen
said
that and
that
it
right
was
away.
very good.
Yeah, I will be on board with that. He might be on the Wrestler of the Year list,
Oba?
Obafemi.
Yeah, I think maybe breakout.
He might be on Most Improved.
Yeah.
He might
So.
be on a lot of lists.
Yeah. It's
I think he
surprising though that every single wrestler that moved on in this tournament in the men's side has all been from Raw. Nobody from SmackDown.
like what do we do here? It's just like there's
Yeah.
the tournament's not interesting to me. What's the women's tournament?
Okay, so you had your semifinal, which is this Friday. It's going to be Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair.
Okay, and who's winning?
I'm thinking Flair is winning this and then winning the whole thing.
Who's on the other side?
Io Sky's in the final. She just beat Raquel Rodriguez.
Has Io Sky ever won it?
No.
I said this before. I don't know if we talked about this, but I think the Evil signing, I think the Oscar release is all for Io
Io
Sky.
Sky.
She wants to be the number one Japanese girl. they wanted the money to sign Evil, so they cut Asuka. I think she's gonna win. But I do think it's gonna be, I think you're right. I think it's gonna be against Charlotte because I heard that I heard Thing is injured.
Rhea's hurt.
I heard Liv Morgan's injured as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
So, but anyway. Oh, interesting. All right. But yeah, so you think it's going to be, you're calling Io Sky and
For
Obafemi as your
Charlotte.
winners?
Yeah. And
I'm calling Obafemi for sure.
I will pay to watch both of those matches. That's a
Yeah.
pay-per-view I would love to tune into.
And so the winner gets a title shot. Oba's going to challenge Roman, or Oba's going to challenge uh Cody.
Buddy, they're still doing so many dumb bloodline storylines, and they're trying to get now Zilla in.
Yeah.
You just
And they're
cut
gonna
like three of the members of the family,
and then
now
you're
you're
gonna bring
bringing in
in
another
and then
one?
you're gonna bring in Santana, who isn't even Samoan, but yeah, sure, let's squeeze him in there.
Like, we got to figure something out with this company, man.
Yeah.
They're an absolute mess right
Yeah.
now.
Well, I'm picking Oba as well, and
I
I'm picking Charlotte to win it all.
I'll pick Oba and Io.
Okay. So AEW is also having a tournament. We're having the Owen Hart Tournament of Hearts, I guess. I don't know. Tournament of Hearts. They can't use that
Sure.
because that's a curling.
That's good though. The
Yeah.
Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Yeah. So spoilers for Collision that's going to air. Maya World defeated Athena.
If my world beats
Monet.
Monet, I'll never watch AEW again. Because you
And
want to
on the
know something?
men's,
It's not. She's up and coming, and she's a young, talented wrestler. She's not that good.
no.
She's okay. Stop pushing people that aren't ready to be pushed. Her
Yeah.
making it to the semifinals and losing to Athena would have been an epic like growth for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got to wrestle in Survival of the Fittest and made it to the end.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
What's this storyline now? Athena never loses, but she loses to Maya World? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. The Hurt Syndicate also now are no longer interested in winning championships. They just want to make money. So this is a rehash of that.
Okay, their whole card is not out.
No,
But do you want to
but
just go through the?
Collision
Oh
has been
wait.
filmed.
So we already talked
Collision,
about it on the other episode. The Oh yeah, the collision technically is done. So
yeah.
Will Ospreay versus
Swerve
Swerve.
Strickland. That's a
We
done deal.
think Will Ospreay will win,
Yep.
and Swerve will go fight Bandito for the Ring of Honor belt.
Hmm.
And then we think, I guess now we have to think Monet is going to win the women's
Yeah,
tournament.
she's going to win it back to back. This is going to restart her streak.
You're going to have to put collision spoilers in this title.
Yeah,
I think we might get views from that.
yeah. Collision spoilers. I'll put that for sure. But other than that, by the time
Let's
this
talk
airs,
about
Collision would have
let's
aired
talk about the
already.
card for Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
We'll just add our whole thing into this one video.
Okay. We got John Moxley versus Bandito for the Continental Championship. Why is Bandito going after another belt? Just have him lose the belt.
Moxley's going to win by shenanigans.
Of course. Tekla versus Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid ain't winning this match.
I know, but it's going to be good. I'm very excited.
Yeah. Umino versus Pac for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
That's new added.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be sexy. I was worried there's not enough Forbidden Dooriness going on.
Yeah, but that's going to be a sexy match.
I don't think Pac will win, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah. There's going to be interference from Gabe Kidd. Guaranteed.
Oh, 100%.
Monet versus Maya World.
Monet.
Yeah. Cope and Cage versus Finley and Connors, the dogs.
I don't think this was the right match for this. I think you had a lot of other better matches you could have set up here, but Cope and Cage are going to win.
Retain. Omega versus Haber Jr.
Omega's going to win.
Will Ospreay
They're setting up Omega to beat MJF.
Mm-hmm. Ospreay versus Strickland.
We know Ospreay's going to win.
Yeah. And then you have a match that we just had, but we're getting it in a steel cage this time.
And it was not good. It was the worst match of last night's thing.
So Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Takeshita, and Darby Allin versus MJF, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, which is Jake something, Okada, and El Idolo. In a rematch from Dynamite.
The way that you didn't put Mike Bailey in here and put Darby Allin instead, which I get it's more name recognition, but it defeats the purpose of the storytelling. You try a guy who really doesn't like Kevin Knight, and he's like Darby Allin. Like what? Why wouldn't it be Mike
Yeah.
Bailey
And
in a
why'd you
cage?
give us this match on Dynamite and showing it again at Forbidden Door in a cage?
You want to know what I would do?
Mm. Not
Frickin'
have this
remove,
match
frickin' remove Kevin Knight out of this match. Put somebody else in it, and then have a cage match between
versus
Mike Bailey,
and Kevin Knight.
Kushida, and Kevin
Kevin
Knight.
Knight. Yes. There you go. But yeah, Forbidden Door, I mean, there's some good matches, some I don't know, like the Monet Maya World match. Like I'm not too
That's the only like okay, the 5-on-5 man match, I don't want to watch it, but it's in a cage, so it's gonna be entertaining. My World versus Monet is gonna be 30 minutes long and it's gonna suck.
Mhm. Kenny
Let's just
versus
be
Zach.
honest. It won't
Kenny
okay, it won't
versus
suck.
Kenny versus Zach will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, and Osprey Strickland,
The
that'll
whole card
probably
is good except that
yeah.
one match, like when you really look at it.
But
I mean,
why?
stuff's gonna get added as long as it's not Costco guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. He'll be on the pre-show for sure.
Make relevant matches to me. This is what I'm saying. Make relevant matches. Don't have them be random. Okay,
Yeah.
so the pre-show is going to be a bunch of 4-on-4 just to squeeze people in. Like, there's no CMLL guys on this card. How is this
No.
CMLL involved?
Why don't you have Bandito versus somebody from CMLL for the ROH championship?
Have a match with the trios belts from CMLL versus the trios belts from Japan,
Yeah.
and then add a trio from AEW.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that on the
What
pre-show.
about you bring in Mystico and El Desperado and a mystery partner in that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have the pre-show be 4 belts. They don't have to. It could be the winning team or the champion team can retain in every match, but just
Yeah.
have it be like, oh, the tag belts from CMLL, oh, the tag belts from Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Just make it so that there's a reason for me to watch any of these matches. Don't just have
Right.
5 CMLL guys versus 5 New Japan guys for no reason,
Yeah.
which is what we're going to get.
Then we're getting, I think next week too, we also have Night of Champions, don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
With our, there's no matches announced, so typical. We'll just get our, and then doesn't NXT also have a show? Great American Bash, right?
Yeah.
Any matches announced for that? Which, of course, oh, yeah, we got a full card. Lola Vice versus Kendall Gray.
Kendall Gray wins.
Tony D'Angelo versus Evil.
Evil wins.
Miles Bourne versus Tavion Heights. I don't care.
Yeah, that's a strange match for an event.
And Rent Sinclair versus the winner of Ariana Grace or Izzy Dame.
It's going to be Izzy Dame, I think. And I think this is when Ren Sinclair loses the belt.
Then we also have the dissolution of Dark State. Shaquan Sugars versus Dion Lennox.
Who cares? I don't even know who either of you are.
Dark State. And then we got Slammiversary coming up too. Let's quickly run that card down and then we'll end the show at that point. Come on, Timmy, get on it. All right. Slammiversary right now has 8 matches on the card. Cedric Alexander, Ultimate X match versus Leon Slater, Frankie Kazarian again, and 3 TBAs.
That's only 4 matches on the card?
No, that's one match. Cedric Alexander, Leon Slater, and Frankie Kazarian, and 3
it's
others.
an Ultimate X.
It's an Ultimate X.
He's going to retain, I think.
I hope it's not Kazarian winning. We have the Elegance brand versus Rosemary and the Bunny.
They're going to lose. Unfortunately, they're going to lose the belts.
Eric Young versus Ricky Sosa. Why is it whenever you start a feud with somebody in TNA, it has to be Eric Young?
I think he's the first boss because he's the easiest boss to beat.
The problem is, I think Eric Young is beating him.
This is my whole thing. I think as a wrestling mind, to an extent, I appreciate Eric Young and I appreciate his historical value to TNA, not wrestling, TNA specifically. But he also, after watching his 2 interviews with Chris Van Vliet, and I don't remember what the other one was, he's so on a high horse for himself that I almost don't, I like him less.
Yeah.
Like he thinks he's very valuable. You were like the 18th member of Team Canada.
Yeah. Mustafa Ali versus opponent to be named later. I have a feeling this may be AJ Styles.
I want it to be, but it's not gonna be. But I would love it to be.
Yeah. Eddie Edwards versus Moose, and nobody cares.
Moose wins. It has to be now.
Yeah. Lei Ying Lee versus Zaya Brookside for the
Zaya
Knockouts
Brookside
Championship.
wins.
hmm The System in a three-way match versus the Hardys and the Righteous. This is where the Righteous win.
Yeah, they have to win. If they
Yeah.
don't do it now, then I don't like.
It's too
This
late.
isn't ready for another company. If they don't do this now, I'm not watching TNA anymore.
Yeah. And Santana versus Nemeth, with Santana leaving. I think Nemeth is winning
Nemeth
this.
will win.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you got to add to this one?
All three companies, all four companies, every company except
Mhm.
AAA and CMLL right now has been making horrible decisions. I
Yes.
can't really shout at Noah because I haven't seen anything from them.
They
I
haven't
don't know.
done anything. Like, there's been no
I'm
big
paying for a
shows.
subscription service and they have no pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's they
Multiverse.
we're in a like AEW's at peak AEW right now, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're on the cusp of making so many bad decisions that it's like the typical AEW wave. Like
Well, I mean, right now AEW has been on such a hot streak with great pay-per-views that if Forbidden Door doesn't knock it out of the park again, this is the downward trend for them.
I think we're gonna have mixed feelings. This is my preemptive guess on it because it's going to have excellent match quality, but the storytelling is going to be awful.
hmm
And you know me, I don't care about that, but I think if we're reviewing four people, like we have to
Yeah.
like, take things into
You
account,
have to put
right?
everything into consideration, of course. But
And that's it
anyway,
for me.
other than that, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in. I guess next week we'll have some reviews out there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out GTA 6 coming out. Finally, pre-orders June 25th. And RIP Oliver Tree.
Heavy RIP.
Yeah, that was
in the
that one.
chat.
That was F in the chat for Oliver Tree. Shout out. Anyway, with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.